What's up guys, Dave here, welcome back to a new episode of How to FUT. And now we're back on the main account. We transferred coins over from last episode, which means we can basically open some upgrade packs. We could get the gold upgrade here, and yeah, I decided, a nice introduction to the account would be to do the gold upgrade, some of these SBCs, just to get some untradeable players in the club. And yeah, I got five of them, so we should have 10 players. And I wanted to get at least one with the panels, or boards as they're called. I'm still going to call them panels. All just some good players. We got Zaha in the first pack, very nice. I'm going to do some more of these next episode as well. I already have done them, and we'll see what we get in the next episode as well. So we should have a decent amount of untradeable players. I just like getting untradeable players, and I like doing these because they're quite cheap. They're only about 3.5k a piece. So, and it helps you fill up the club as well. When you can get like 81s and 82s quite easily, like we get Morales there and 81. Use them in SBCs to get players we want. I'm not going to do the Mane SBC. I highly doubt I will anyway, because it doesn't seem really worth the coins and the hassle really. Because I did load last year, as we get a panel here, and I think this year we get a. I thought if we get the only other one that has a Swedish bloke that has panels, we get Forsberg, which isn't too bad because when we use the Bundesliga league, we can use him in the start, and we get Mandy again there after we got him back-to-back packs, which is unfortunate. Anyway, moving on. We get. I was happy with that because we got the panels for one, and an 83 rare card isn't too bad. But in this one, we get I think a Belushi from the Argentine league. Probably not going to use him at any point. I get annoyed when you don't get a player from a good league. We get Ansaldi though from the Serie A. He'll be useful. But yeah, I think in the next episode we'll be doing like the marquee matchups and stuff, and we'll also be maybe some FUT Champs gameplay. I'm not gonna upload any FUT Champs gameplay, I don't think, apart from maybe the odd bit here and there, the odd interesting game if I need some gameplay for a video. But yeah, I might stream it instead because it's a bit intense when you're playing 40 games a weekend. I might not play 40 games this weekend, I'm not sure, but I'm going to play some anyway because I qualifying this video, and that's the whole point of the video. We do some upgrades, so I said that we're coming. We get Schmeichel in goal, upgrade from Begovic. We also get rid of Rojo, a decent player actually. I would recommend him. He's quite cheap now compared to what he was before, and he sells for about for a decent amount. I haven't lost a lot of money on him, and yeah, so we upgrade him and we get a really good player, about solid cheap. So he's so cheap for an 86 at the back. Alderweireld, he cost me like 35k. I played with him and he's decent, so we'll see if he can score any goals. He's quite tall. He's got a bit of pace, so I'm gonna put. After this, I do put an anchor card on him because he's not quite above 70. I think that's the cut-off point when I use anchors. So he'll have a decent amount of pace, and he already had good defending, so I didn't really need to boost the defending that much. Matic is okay, not really good for the formation we're playing because you need someone who's sort of really well-rounded, like Kanze or like that's quite round, like Chan maybe. But Chan's a bit cheap, and I always get someone with better stats. So with this amount, we don't lose any money either. We actually gain, I think, on Matic, 17k, which is a bit of a rip-off for him. We get Herrera in the team. He's only like 10k more. So, and he's a lot better player in game as well. I really do like him. He's got really good defensive stats, really good dribbling and passing as well, and a bit of pace as well to help out. And also, we finally upgrade Lanzini because I brought him in there to replace Klassen, who was okay, but didn't lack a bit of pace. He lacked a bit of pace in the cam position, so I bought Lanzini and replaced him a while back, and now it's time to finally upgrade him as well because he's when you have the coins, you want to upgrade to a better player, and only one person at this point in time is going to fill that cam spot, and you'll see in a second. After we list him up, it is going to be Roberto Firmino. Such a good cam last year, and hopefully he'll be the same this year. Very, very good. Was he an 84 last year? I cannot remember. I think he might have been an 83. He got upgraded to. Yeah, but he was really good last year. Long shots used to fly in, and he was probably one of my favourite players to use. I remember buying his inform card when he got one. It was really, really good. But yeah, we also I always just show you the rest of the stats on the team. None of them are really that interesting because they're defenders and attackers really. I mean, I haven't really scored that many goals with them. But yeah, so you see the fitness team on the bench as well. I don't really show that in detail because it's not very interesting as well. It's just a basic fitness team. I buy informs. I buy an inform a week, as in like an investment, like a cheap one, because basically you can use them in a team and they eventually go up in price, because ones from like Team of the Week 1, Team of the Week 2 are always quite rare towards the end of the game. They go up by about 10k within about a month. So I bought a Dan this week. You'll see that in the next episode. I bought a Dan, and this week, looking at the Team of the Week, I'm probably going to go buy maybe 2. I'm definitely going to buy Ginter, the centre back, and I might buy Maicon from Galatasaray as well, just as an investment, and so we can use them because they're both 12k at the moment. So, well, they both will be at 12k. That people are winning them will bid for like 12, 13k. So, I might be able to get them for discard at the end of the week. Now, finally moving on to some gameplay. We've got all the bollocks squad building sorted out. We're coming against Asensio and PK, main players in this team. Got a Liga team, and it didn't start well for us, to be honest. I was playing this a bit late as well, and I don't give away a penalty, but he manages to get a shot away and scores. Almost immediately after starting the game, I'm really crap at the starting games. I always concede almost straight away, whether it's online or in single player. I give the ball away. Now what a shit pass! And he gets through again, and he scores again. Luckily, we're not playing. Unluckily, we're not playing the AI. The AI seems to have a limit of how many goals they can score against you. I mean, I've given away, like, I play on world class for the squad battles, and I sometimes give away really really, I drag my defenders out when they go for one goal. They seem to only have a few chances to score, or they seem to deliberately miss through goals. But online, people are really punishing you this year. But we put that to 2-2 with a really. The first one was quite lucky. Mkhitaryan then just doing a bit of darting, just a bit of pace usually, just weaving in and out of defenders and shooting. You know, that's what he's really good at. And we score again there, top bins after pulling it back. That's quite effective as well, cutting in from the wide area. Scored Mkhitaryan again, and it went downhill from this guy here. We started dominating the game. We got the flow back, and we dinked it in. And Firmino there with a nice header. That's also quite effective. The little chips into the box and just heading it. I don't know why. It seems a bit retarded. Like, you can beat the keeper from before he can even punch the ball away. But yet again there, nice. Yeah, the guy committed the defender there, created open space and fired home to make it 5-2. And yeah, that was a convincing first game in the end. We shouldn't have gone 2-0 down. That was the only real chances that guy had in the opening 20 minutes. He probably could have killed off the game if I wasn't playing too great. And then we come against this team. This is a pretty insane team. This guy's got a player like Mane, Aguero, and Willian, who are very dangerous. And he's got Chan, Wijnaldum, and Dele Alli in midfield, with Rudiger at the back. So we have something to look. We have something to look forward to defensively. And immediately we get a bit what I describe as a really good cross and a really good goal, but something that shouldn't have happened. I just don't think that that's a bit too unrealistic. I mean, there's nothing I could do. He literally just took one touch, smashed the ball into the box, headed, but we equalised with Antonio. But then straight from kickoff, this guy goes and scores. This is a pretty crazy game, by the way. Again, Aguero doing what Aguero does best. He nips in front of the defender. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that, and if you have razor sharp reactions. Yeah, so we go 2-1 down, but then we get a bit of play going here. We take a nice touch, actually. That's a really nice touch from Firmino, who scores to make it 2-2. I have to be really clinical in this game because we're running. We were every shot really he was having was going in, and every shot I was having had to go in as well. Otherwise, we would be we'd be definitely losing, because this guy had about 7 shots, and he never missed a trick really. But we were scoring quite a creative goals, and this sums up, I think, the game really. We're taking every opportunity we got, because sprinting from a goal, straight from the goal kick, Schmeichel with the assist, Antonio runs a link for the pitch and scores. The first half, see, we're starting to dominate here, but I was annoyed because we started doing it late in the first half, and I knew it would be hard to carry on through the domination into the second half. So we managed to try and make it count while we did. But I knew this guy was going to come back and assault our goals. So he gets his first goal here, coming in, peeling away from the defender and dinking it over. I thought that was a good goal, to be fair. He deserved that. And this one is what I don't recommend. Never pass it out from a goal kick because it just doesn't. It's not worth it. You can't break down the team that well, and I conceded a goal from it. And this guy is now firmly back in the game. And again, here we're on the attack this time. But he intercepts the ball, and this is really poor for me. I should have just slid in for the tackle, took the foul, but then again, I'm not concentrating on where my two centre backs are, and this Willian gets through and scores to make it 5-5. Pretty insane game, and it's kamikaze defending really. I mean, we're both focusing on attacking. As soon as we go forward, we like floodgates open, we should score. This guy makes it 6-5 there. Really poor. I was really annoyed as well, but I didn't lose my head. I didn't lose my cool. I kept on going. I managed to get an equaliser here. Nice bit of 1-2 play, not with the intended player, but we managed to score anyway. Just falling over, just getting that cute little touch on the ball to flick it in the net. And the final goal comes here to us, fortunately enough. Son running in, cutting inside. We did that so much in the second half, it's to no avail, and we finally score a goal. With Son to win the game deserved in my eyes. We had so many chances. I was messing up so many in the second half. First half I was really clinical, and it made my domination count. But in the second half, this guy had 3 shots, 3 goals. We had we had 4 shots, 4 goals. Sorry, and we had about 8 and scored scored only 2. So I wasn't really happy after that game. I was looking for a clean sheet, and we come against this guy's team. He's got Andre Silva up front. He's got no chemistry. I don't know. I felt a bit of relief playing this guy because I knew at least we didn't have to stress too much, didn't have to force the issue, and so we scored with Mkhitaryan quite early on. But I wasn't really pushing for too many goals. I was mainly focusing on my defending, which really I didn't have to. It was a really non-contest because this guy lacked in chemistry and his players were inferior to mine, I guess. We score again there with, I think, Firmino pulling it back with Antonio to make it 2-0. In the second half, we pushed on again. I wasn't really forcing it. I was just sort of playing around with the ball, seeing if I could do some more creative stuff, and we make it 3-0 there. And the final goal comes here when this guy's defence parts like the Red Sea, and yeah, we just score again. Really, I mean, it's pretty simple stuff for Firmino, but at the end of the day, it was an easy enough game. And I think we get another one here as well. Cutting inside, I mean, hit 5-0. Actually, that wasn't the final goal. Sorry, I'm getting it mixed up. We do indeed score another one after this. I sort of went for goals at this point. I wanted to get the 5-goal boost, and at the end of the day, this guy can't even tackle the players, and we sort of just go in. I think that's Herrera going in the box then, and just smashing it in the near post. It was a bit of a non-contest, but you take that any time in the semi-final, and we had to fix our heads on for the final because we did play a different team. He hasn't got full chemistry, but he's got some decent players this time. He's got one to watch, Bertrand Traoré, I think that is, and he's got Niang and Eder. Eder was one of my favourite cheap players last year. If you watch the Restart FC, he scored so many goals against so many better sides in the weekend league. So I'll definitely be using him when we move to the Serie A league. But we get a goal early on. This guy's actually dominating. I played really shit in the first half as well. Despite scoring, I had 1 chance, I think. And in the second half, we did push on, dominate really. I mean, we didn't give this guy a chance. And playing a nice bit of play, and we do indeed score with Son, passing it along basically a line in the box. And it doesn't really matter how they come, and I'll take any goal we can score in the DKT because you have to take your chances this FIFA. Otherwise you will get punished. It's so easy to come back in games. It's so easy to concede, So making it 3-0 there, and the final goal came, just passing it on through, smashing it in with Antonio, and that secures qualification, and that is the last goal we do indeed score in this game. It was it may look an easy ride, but it was a lot harder in the opening 2 games than it was in the last 2. So yeah, I'll see you all for the next video, which should contain some weekend league content and some more packs. See ya.